So, day after the mega Ram Mandir push by the Modi government seeking return of excess undisputed Ayodhya land to the original owners ahead of 2019 elections, now Nirmohi Akhada may also file an objection in the Supreme Court opposing the government's move on the Ram temple. Now remember, the Modi government urged the top court to remove the Supreme Court's imposed status quo on the undisputed land. The centre stated that the disputed land is 0.313 acres and the centre's move comes after repeated delays by the Supreme Court in the hearing of the case.
We don't know right now what they want to do because our own lands were there at that point of time which were acquired. In fact, there were 17 temples which were there, which were acquired by the government by that acquisition act. Now, if they want to do away with the act and as a consequence release the properties from acquisition and consequently the properties coming back to the original owners, we have no difficulty. And what happens to the properties or the buildings, the structures which were there, which were demolished after the acquisition that were demolished, whether they would restore back and restore the status quo ante.
Let's now listen into all the political reactions coming in on this story.
क्योंकि ये केंद्र सरकार का ही अधिकार है कि बाकी बची जमीन जो है वो मालिकों को वापस करे, इसका निर्णय तो सरकार को करना है। उसके लिए परमिशन कोर्ट की मांगी है। मुझे पूरा विश्वास है कि ये परमिशन मिलेगी और ये जमीन मुक्त हो जाएगी। जमीन मुक्त होने से बहुत सारा मार्ग प्रशस्त हो जाएगा।
कांग्रेस सरकारों ने साजिश किया था, इस भूमि को हड़पने का भी काम किया था और हम ये शुरुआती एक बड़ी कदम है। हम भगवान राम के लिए भव्य मंदिर का निर्माण बहुत जल्द आरंभ हो, इसके लिए हम समझते हैं ये बड़ा एक ऐतिहासिक कदम है।
Former Director of Archaeological Survey of India, Syed Jamal Hassan, claims to have found temple remnants from the disputed site during an excavation. Let's listen into this conversation with him.
आर्कियोलॉजिकल सर्वे ऑफ इंडिया ने वहाँ पे खुदाई की है। वो पॉटरी सबसे ज़्यादा मिली है और टेराकोटा फिगरिन्स हैं, एनिमल फिगरिन्स भी हैं, ह्यूमन फिगरिन्स भी हैं, बहुत सारे आर्किटेक्चर मेंबर्स भी हैं और बीट्स हैं, सेमी प्रेसियस बीट्स हैं और इसके अलावा कुछ कॉइन्स हैं, एक दो टुकड़ों में इंस्क्रिप्शन भी हैं और बाकी आयरन ऑब्जेक्ट्स हैं। देखिए, ये तो ज़रूर सही बात है, किसी मंदिर के ये अवशेष हैं जो 11वीं 12वीं शताब्दी के मंदिर के ये अवशेष हैं जो आप पिलर दिखा रहे हैं या जो आप नाला दिखा रहे हैं, ये 11वीं 12वीं में यानी राजपूत पीरियड के किसी टेम्पल के स्ट्रक्चर्स हैं। लेकिन देखिए, रीयूज़ होते हैं मटेरियल, कहीं भी इस्तेमाल किया जा सकता है।
वहाँ पर यह भी कहा जा रहा है पिलर्स के अवशेष हैं।
देखिए, पिलर के अवशेष बिल्कुल हो सकते हैं, ऐसा नहीं कि नहीं हो सकता, लेकिन ये एक समझने की चीज़ है कि ये ब्रिक का स्ट्रक्चर है कि इसकी साइज़ देखिए कितनी है, इसका जो प्लान आप देख रहे हैं। लेकिन इतने बड़े स्टोन का जो पिलर दिखाई दे रहा है, ये किसी बड़े मॉन्यूमेंट्स का जो 11वीं 12वीं शताब्दी का है।
तो कहीं ना कहीं ये कहा जा सकता है कि वहाँ पर कुछ इस तरीके के स्ट्रक्चर
हो सकता है कि वहाँ पे इस तरह की चीज़ें हों, लेकिन जो आर्कियोलॉजिकल एविडेंस है ऐसा नहीं कि एकदम पूरे तौर से इस बात को साबित करता है।
तो कहीं ना कहीं ये सारे साक्ष्य अदालत को पेश किए गए।
हाँ, बिल्कुल सारे साक्ष्य अदालत को पेश हैं, पूरी रिपोर्ट सबमिट की थी।
Now facing the pressure from the Seers to RSS to even allies like the Shiv Sena for not doing enough on the Ram Mandir issue, this move by the Modi government has certainly clean-bowled many questioning the centre. Now the opposition, however, is questioning the timing.
भारतीय जनता पार्टी ने अपने मैनिफेस्टो में भी कहा है कि संविधान की मर्यादाओं में हम इसका समाधान करेंगे।
Less than a month after Prime Minister Modi promised a constitutional solution to the shrill chorus for a Ram Mandir at the disputed Ayodhya site, the centre has now come out with a mega Mandir push, moving the Supreme Court for return of surplus land adjoining the 0.313 acres of disputed site to the original owners, the Ram Janmabhoomi Nyas.
The central government is not touching at this moment to the disputed structure where it was 0.3 acres of land, where the title suit is pending. That we are not touching at the moment. We are doing this, giving back the land for Ram Janmabhoomi Nyas and other owners.
The government move less than 100 days before general elections sparked a flurry of reactions from the stakeholders.
I'm surprised that some people are objecting to an application. We would have been happy if it had happened earlier. But then, whenever it has happened, it's a good move.
तो हम तो अपना जवाब सुप्रीम कोर्ट में रखेंगे ही। इसके मस्जिद के 3 तरफ तो हमारी कब्रिस्तान की ज़मीन है, उसके बाद चौथी तरफ भी है, उसके बाद इनकी ज़मीन कहाँ पे है राम जन्मभूमि न्यास की, ये तो अभी सुप्रीम कोर्ट में आएगा, तफसील से जब आएगा तो उस पर बहस होगी।
The move also left the Hindu litigants in disarray.
अगर ये फैसला हाई कोर्ट ने या सरकार ने लिया है तो जो वर्तमान जमीन है सरकार के अधीन वो अगर न्यास को मिलती है तो उससे हम काम आरंभ कर सकते हैं।
और जो जमीन सरप्लस है एक्वायर्ड उसको अपने बेनिफिशियल एंजॉयमेंट के लिए इस्तेमाल करें। अगर उनसे कुछ छूट जाए न करना चाहें तब ओरिजिनल ओनर को रिवर्ट होगी।
While the opposition saw a clear communal plot to influence the 2019 elections.
आज भारत सरकार ने सुप्रीम कोर्ट में जो अर्जी लगाई है, मैंने सुबह ही कह दिया कि हम उसका अभिनंदन करते हैं और देश के सौहार्द के लिए मुझे लगता है कि यह कदम आवश्यक था। मैं और हमारी पूरी सरकार इस पूरे निर्णय का हृदय से स्वागत करते हैं।
Honorable Uddhav ji has criticized, very severely criticized, and he has said it, that the Mandir wahi banayenge, tarikh nahi batayenge. That sort of criticism he has done. How many people died in Asharyu? Have you ever thought of it? Do you remember it? Then the people who died for the Ram temple, don't you feel it is a top priority? It should have been done by the government, and it is. I still feel it is the duty of the government, not of the court.
With just 4 months for the general elections, the centre is feeling the pressure from a restive saffron parivar which wants temple at all costs. Is the centre's move a desperate one to placate its biggest constituency? Bureau Report, India Today.
After Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, one of our founding fathers of the nation, is now caught in a legacy war between the BJP and the Congress. This time, the battle is over staking claims to Mahatma Gandhi's legacy on the day he was martyred. While Prime Minister Modi, who will be reaching Dandi to inaugurate the Dandi Museum, in fact, Congress's Yuva Kranti Yatra will culminate in the national capital today as well, after covering 26 states from Kanyakumari to Kashmir. On the 72nd death anniversary of the father of the nation, Mahatma Gandhi, Prime Minister Narendra Modi is set to visit the Dandi village today. Prime Minister Modi will dedicate to the nation the solar-powered National Salt Satyagraha Memorial at Dandi in Gujarat. Prime Minister Modi will also flag off the first international flight for Dubai at Surat Airport. Surat Airport, which is currently spread across an area of 8,000 square meters, has been given funds by the central government to expand to 25,000 square meters. Prime Minister Modi, during his day-long visit, will lay the foundation stone for the extension of the terminal building at the airport. Later in the day, the Prime Minister will address the youth at an indoor stadium as part of a New India Youth Conclave in Surat.
और ये ऐतिहासिक स्थल को डेवलप करने के लिए कभी कांग्रेस ने कुछ किया नहीं। प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी साहब ने सरकार बनते ही उसके ऊपर ध्यान दिया। 110 करोड़ से ज़्यादा का ग्रांट वहाँ पर देकर उसको डेवलप कर दिया।
जिस प्रकार से एक दांडी एक पूरे भारत में एक आगवी शान बनी है, अलग अलग भावी पीढ़ी के लिए जो इतिहास दांडी में रचा गया है, और प्रधानमंत्री जी गांधी निर्माण दिन के दिन उनका जिस प्रकार से ओपनिंग कर रहे हैं, हमारे बड़े सौभाग्य की बात है।
Congress's nationwide public outreach campaign Yuva Kranti Yatra will today be reaching its final destination in the run-up to the Lok Sabha polls. The Yatra, which was aimed at raising alleged failures of the Modi government, will be culminating in the national capital on Martyrs' Day after covering 26 states across the country. Congress President Rahul Gandhi and other top party leaders, including P. Chidambaram, Anand Sharma and Ahmed Patel, will also be addressing a gathering. The yatra, which was flagged off on 16th of December last year, will target the Modi government on unemployment and farmer crisis. The yatra will also pay homage to Mahatma Gandhi at the Gandhi Samiti at 30th January mark before heading to Talkatore Stadium in Delhi. Remember, Gandhi Smriti is the place where Mahatma Gandhi spent the last 144 days of his life. Shifting focus now to West Bengal. After the violence that broke out in East Midnapore, the BJP and TMC have been at loggerheads. While the BJP has alleged that TMC was behind the violence and that politics of violence used by the TMC is an evidence of the fear of the BJP, the TMC has in fact countered, saying that the BJP had hired goons to disrupt peace in the region. TMC leader Derek O'Brien has even called it an organized vandalism. Ministry of Home Affairs, on the other hand, has sought a detailed report from the TMC government over the violence in Midnapore. Rajnath Singh has also said that those who indulged in the violence must be brought to books. Meanwhile, the BJP will protest against the Midnapore violence in Kolkata today. Remember, the political blame game ignited hours after BJP chief Amit Shah's rally in Midnapore in West Bengal.
The beginning of the end of BJP as a whole, it has already started. And it has started only from Bengal.
We have already learned that some of the buses has been broken by some miscreants. Some boys has been beaten up by the boys. I have already talked to SP, and I definitely, if it will happen, we will go for the bigger fight.
So there was violence that erupted in East Midnapore after Amit Shah's rally in the state of West Bengal, and now the TMC and BJP are in fact at loggerheads. They have gone ahead and blamed each other for the violence that ensued after the rally that was addressed by the BJP chief Amit Shah. And TMC has even said that they are going to go ahead, file a legal suit against the BJP and Amit Shah because of the violence that ensued in Midnapore after his rally. Now, two non-governmental members of the National Statistical Commission have resigned as they were allegedly disappointed over the way the government had sidelined them. As per the Commission's website, PC Mohanan and JV Meenakshi's tenure was supposed to end in 2020. In fact, PC Mohanan told India Today, and I quote, "I resigned on Monday. The reason of quitting was that I felt we were not giving enough, given enough importance. Our findings on various issues were not taken seriously." Meanwhile, Congress leader Ahmed Patel has tweeted, and I quote, "The resignation of all the non-government members from the National Statistical Commission has rendered yet another public institution defunct and toothless. It has also served the government's larger objective to black out all data and statistics of the MI's governance since the last 5 years." The Northeast is up in arms. From Nagaland to Assam, from Manipur to Mizoram, people have taken to the streets to oppose the Citizenship Amendment Bill. 11 parties met and wrote to the Prime Minister Narendra Modi on Tuesday. Interestingly, 6 of these parties are part of the NDA. This even as the BJP is eyeing a major share of the 25 seats in the Lok Sabha from the Northeast. Indrajit Kundu brings you this report.
Protests across the Northeast against the Citizenship Amendment Bill 2016. 11 political parties of the Northeastern region came together on one platform to oppose the bill and passed a resolution not only opposing the bill but also to meet Prime Minister Narendra Modi and President Ramnath Kovind to apprise them to stall it.
This was purely done because we felt these issues are important. And it is our duty and we'll be failing in the duty as a leader and as a political party if we don't express the concerns of our citizens.
The contentious bill aims at granting citizenship to minority communities, Hindus, Sikhs, Buddhists, Jains, Parsis and Christians from Afghanistan, Bangladesh and Pakistan after 6 years of residence in India, instead of 12, even if they do not possess proper documents. The cutoff date in Assam, which was March 25, 1971, would now be December 31, 2014, in case the bill is passed by Parliament. There have been protests across the Northeast amidst fears that outsiders will take away land, property, jobs and resources of the people of the Northeast.
This is the united voice of the Northeast people. So government should realize the sentiment of the people of the Northeast.
A bigger concern for the BJP is the upcoming Lok Sabha elections. The BJP had 7 of 25 seats in 2014 elections and is hoping for big gains in 2019 with governments in 6 states including Assam, Manipur, Nagaland, Arunachal Pradesh and Tripura. However, even allied JDU has warned the BJP of major electoral losses if it presses through with the bill despite strong opposition in the Northeast.
The central government has brought this bill, and sorry to say that the Congress party, instead of opposing it in Lok Sabha, they boycotted the parliament. We are the partner in the NDA government, but we have decided to oppose the bill and we will vote against the bill.
With mounting opposition, the BJP is now in damage control mode. Prime Minister Narendra Modi took to Twitter to promise the people of Assam that the BJP will always protect the interests of the people of the Northeast. He began by thanking people for supporting the BJP in elections to the tribal autonomous councils. BJP MP Subramanian Swamy attempted to defend the bill.
This is very difficult to please everybody. They wanted a bill, now let the bill come and then we'll move amendments afterwards. At least let us meet the deadline given to us by the Supreme Court. And then we can consider amendments later on.
The indigenous parties of the Northeast may have come together on a single platform in their opposition against the Citizenship Amendment Bill. However, they have not made it clear whether they will take the ultimate plunge and sever ties with the BJP and opt out of the Northeast Democratic Alliance. For now, it is clear though that this is going to be one big challenge for the BJP in the Northeast at a time when it hopes to bag maximum number of seats from the region in the 2019 Lok Sabha elections. With camera person Probir Biswas Indrajit for India Today in Guwahati.
Thanks for watching the video. For more such news and updates, please like, share and subscribe to India Today. Also check out our other great videos from our channel. We know you would love to.